Hey gang, what's up? There's my aircon unit. I'm pointing at it with, you gotta go like this, that I have in this room now. I'm so happy that I have that now. It makes it bearable in here. And that one is controlled by the university and does not turn on until July 1st. But they gave me my own over there. And so I'm in my office, and it's all the lights are on and stuff. But it's 6:20, and I just finished my 5th period class, and I wanted to make a vlog. Oh, I have my new June Wolverine calendar. Can you see that guy over there? You can't really see it. I don't think I can zoom in much more. I can move my chair. See, it's kind of Japanese looking. But I bought it in America, Amazon. That's Barry Windsor Smith art. If you're a comic book fan, you know who he is. He did the Weapon X thing in Marvel Comics Presents back in the day, and is a fantastic artist in his own right. He also did a lot of Conan stuff. Just amazing artist. It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. Let me see if I can set this up here, and let's see if I put that down there. Oh, that's not going to work. Let's see. Sorry, guys. The little cacophony. Oh, Snoopy. That is my desk. The pop culture vomitas. All right, let's see if that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah. We can put like a screensaver or something on there. We'll put some. There. Okay, something to look at over my shoulder while I'm talking. I made this video once, but I turned the iPad around so I couldn't see myself while I was filming, and I was just so out of frame. It was like a David Lynch movie or something. It was like so strange, and I was like, everything I said was good, and it was the way I wanted to say, and it was my first take, but I'm like, you just can't watch it, like my whole head was like this the whole time. You just got to see one eye. And every now and then I would like lean in like that, and it was just weird, and so I have to re-record it. Damn it. So today's June 3rd. There's my page day from the MoMA, Museum of Modern Art in New York. It's like a German or French silver coffee pot. Sometimes it's paintings. Let's see. Let's peek at what tomorrow is. Yeah. See, so it's a painting. Sometimes it's like things from their collection. That's a mono. Whoa. Here's my timer. Sorry, I used that in class to know when class is finished. So I finished a little early today. But anyway, I just wanted to say hello. I've got my fan. I've been fanning myself. It's pretty warm. And yesterday I had 2 classes, and we did some fun stuff, and I just thought I'd make a quick vlog about it and tell you about it. So first up, we're studying comparatives. And in one of my classes, so this is short, tall, big, small, comparative words, so they can compare things. Japan is more interesting than Korea or something, and they have to use good, better, best, all that kind of stuff. And so there was a list of words, and they had to think of what the opposite word was. And so one of the words was huge. And the opposite word was tiny. So I would go around the classroom and then ask them, Kosuke, I think the Shinkansen is modern. What do you think is modern? How about you? And he would say, oh, I think Tokyo Sky Tree is modern, this new building in Tokyo. And then I would go to another and say, okay, what's the opposite? His partner was, Masahiro. Masahiro, what I think Izumo Taisha is old-fashioned. What do you think is old-fashioned? And he would say something like, oh, I think Kyoto is old-fashioned. So one girl in the first class, I said, and I don't think she was ready for me to say a person. I think she was thinking I would say a thing. But I said, I think Hakuho, who's the current sumo champion, I think Hakuho is huge. And she was just like, what? And I'm like, how about you, Chie? Or I think it was Chie. And she's like, and she couldn't think of anything. And and sometimes Japanese students will really slow a class down because they don't want to say something that's wrong, but they just can't think of something. So I was like, well, just say anything. Tokyo Sky Tree is big. It's the biggest building now in Japan. Or the Grand Canyon is big. Or Jason is big. And I was trying to joke and make her think of something. And I thought she would just say something. And she's like, oh, yes, our teacher is huge. And, everybody in the class started to laugh. And it's, it's not untrue, but I was like, hey, minus points. And, whenever I do that, everybody starts to laugh. And so I told the next class, I said, a student in the other class, for their huge example, used me. That's not good, dame. And so they all laughed, and so they all came up with other things for huge. And, it was like we were at the end of a unit in my classes, so I wanted to just, we had an extra kind of 15 minutes. They're 45-minute classes where they read for 45 minutes and then have me for 45 minutes. So it's a 90-minute class, but I only get them for half. And so I'd done 30 minutes, I had 15 minutes, and I wanted to play a game. So I broke out these little guys, and, sometimes, even though they're college students, they're 18, 19 years old, I played it in both my freshman and my sophomore classes. And they're just these cute little guys. My predecessor actually had a bag of these around, and I don't know where she got them or why she got them, but they've actually come in handy. And as you can see, they have suction cups. So here's the back of my phone, for example. Okay? And so in this game, you grab an item in the middle of the two desks. You have two students who are partners, and you have them push their desks together so they're facing each other, right? Not side by side, but facing each other. And you put this in the middle. Take off their pen case and have them close their book, and you just put this little guy in the middle. And it's good if you don't have, like, dice, or dice would maybe be okay. They won't roll. You don't want anything that will roll, so it can't be like a ping pong ball or anything. You don't want anything too light, so if they touch it, it just goes flying away. I mean, these are pretty small and stuff, but, they have the advantage of being able to stick. And so I said, okay, there's going to be a secret word. And when you hear the secret word or the secret phrase, you have to reach in and grab this, and the first person that does it gets a point. You don't really keep points, but, they can if they want, Because at the end, I'll always say, oh, who is the champion? Who is the winner of you two, the two people? And so at first, I just give them an example. So I go over and I go, okay, the secret word is pencil, okay? And I just look around and I go, okay, bag, umbrella, chair, desk, magazine, umbrella, pencil, and when they hear pencil, they're supposed to grab this, and the fastest one gets the point. And they get it, obviously, it's instantly they understand what to do. And so then I go open their book, and I start to give them words that we've been studying, like we've been studying emotions. So I'm like, okay, the secret word is angry. And then I'll just list them, embarrassed, frustrated, annoyed, delighted, happy, sad, angry, and they have to grab. And then I'll start to use sentences. I'll say, okay, the word is relaxed. The secret word is relaxed. And then I'll tell them a story. Okay, I'm really stressed out today, guys. I think I want to go to the onsen. Every time I go to the onsen, I just feel so relaxed, and then they grab right there. And so it's interesting, and you can play like not kotatsu. What's the karuta? Karuta is the card game in Japanese, where they slap cards and grab cards when they hear a certain word or something in Japanese. And if you grab the wrong one, or you grab early before you're supposed to, it's called odetsuki, I think. And it means, you kind of have to lose a turn or skip a turn. So I was doing one where the word was wallet, and I was just listing a bunch of stuff in their book, notebook, eraser, pencil, pen case, and I happen to have a bottle of water on my desk. This is not a bottle of water, but okay, sitting on it. So I said water, and a bunch of them grabbed, and when they heard water, they thought wallet. So anyway, fun game. Do stuff that's fun, even if you're teaching older kids, high school kids or something. Or even at, your Eikaiwa or whatever, every now and then, play a game. I played Pictionary with them this day too, and they would just have to, I just took words from their unit, like they had learned the word glasses and driver's license, and, so just easy words that they know that are easy to draw. But, I put a few hard ones in there, like one of the words I put in was late, like late for class. And they have to, what? How do I draw late? And some of them figured it out, and we're like, yeah, we know. And they really enjoyed it. They really had a fun time. They were laughing, and they went out on a good note. So it felt like a good class. But I will tell you the one interesting thing was my university. So I'm sitting here in my air conditioning. It's lovely. I'm not even like having to use my fan and fan myself or anything. But in the classrooms, they don't turn on the air conditioning unless it's like over 30 degrees C, which is something like 88 degrees Fahrenheit. It's really warm. Or it's July 1st. July 1st is when they turn on the air. So in the month of June, we really suffer because it's finally gotten warm, but they won't turn on the air, and it gets humid because it's sort of rainy season as well. And it was just humid and kind of 27, 28 degrees, so not hot enough, but pretty close. And one kid, I don't know who it was, and I don't even know if it was a boy or a girl, because there was kind of 4 kids sort of in the center where it was happening, 2 girls and 2 boys. One of them reeked. I mean, just really smelled bad. And I kind of noticed it. Some of my students were like looking at each other and be like, and they were pointing, like, and I'm like, oh, somebody farted or something. Okay, just get over it, guys. Come on. But then I went to pass out the scratch paper to play Pictionary on, and I got a whiff of it. I was like, oh my God. And I was like so happy that I could walk then back up to the front of the classroom where my podium is and be up there because it was bad. I don't know if they skipped a shower or it can't just be one day of forgetting deodorant or something. I mean, it was bad. Like they had ran to class and something else. I don't know. But anyway, I hope that's not like that on Wednesday. I almost feel like I would have to step in and say something or something as an adult and just be like, dude or girl. I don't know if I don't know which. I'm guessing it was a dude though. I'm like, dude, you need to shower, before you come to class on Monday. Anyway, it was bad. Okay, that was it. That's my thing. And oh my gosh, I'm at 12 minutes already. Okay. See, I did this twice, and now I feel like I'm forgetting something that I told you in the first one. But anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, the t-shirt is doing well. Really quick update about that. Thank you so much. We're well over 40 now. They will get printed. You have about 9 more days if you want a Zen Wakata Nai. I don't understand it all. T-shirt, teespring.com/Myargonauts, the number 1, Myargonauts1. And there's links all over my Facebook and Twitter and the other video that I talked about it. So go click on the link if you want to order a t-shirt. You have a little over a week left to do it. Tomorrow's a big day. That's maybe what I was trying to remember. Tomorrow's June 4th. And back in 1989, so 25 years ago, on June 4th, was the Tiananmen Square uprising and the pro-democracy protest in China. And it's just a shame, the current Chinese government obviously doesn't want that spoken of in China itself. You're not allowed to talk about it. They have to come up with other ways of talking about it on the web. They give it code names and stuff. And, that famous picture, which for me is a very emotional picture. When I see it, I get, I just get really, emotional, to use another word, when the man standing in front of that line of tanks in Tiananmen Square, and I just think that's one of the bravest things I've ever seen. Tomorrow, remember that, please. That there are places in the world where we can't just go on YouTube and talk about anything we want. We're not allowed to have our own opinion and speak it freely. In Japan we can, in my home country of America we can, but in many places in the world you can't just have your own opinion and publicly give it. And so it's important to know that people are still fighting for that right and for that freedom that we take for granted in so many other places. Okay guys, somber note at the end, but thanks for watching another vlog, and peace. I'll see you next time. Bye.